Hello, everyone. I'm Mark.
And I'm Rob.
And today we're going to talk about a couple silver linings for Caitlin Clark from this year in the WNBA. And welcome to Mark and Rob's Sports Showdown, one of the hottest and best sports talk shows on YouTube. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for?
Come on now.
Come on, hit the notification bell when you do. Rob, I want to talk about a couple different silver linings that I think that could take place with Caitlin Clark this year. The first one, I guess we'll talk about the game when they lost to Chicago Sky. Now, that was the third game of the year. If Indiana had won, that would have been 3-0. And then they're getting Temi back, so they have a good chance of winning the fourth game, at least a better chance than before. And that wouldn't be much of a rivalry with Chicago Sky. In addition to that, Caitlin Clark got the green light, kind of, in the press conference when she got thrown underneath the bus and said, well, she should have taken a shot. We don't want her to hesitate, not being aggressive or taking a shot and stuff like that. So I guess two things took place there that might be a green, a no silver lining. One is she knows that she has the green light now. And two, her and Angel Reese and Chicago Sky and Indiana Fever might have a nice little rivalry that's going on. What do you think?
Yeah, that's definitely true. This rivalry is going to be going on for years, which is excellent for the WNBA, and maybe along the way, they could market it the best way, a better way too, but it's unfortunate. It looks like, Reese has taken the role of, the evil, good against evil almost type thing. Caitlin Clark's this nice Midwest girl, nice girl, doesn't, family, and then you got Angel Reese, from the, she's actually from around this area, from the DMV, from B-More, as they call it, Baltimore, kind of rough city person, and with an attitude. So it's kind of a nice little rivalry there, almost like with Magic and Bird.
Right, but they had lost that game. I'm thinking it wouldn't be so much. It would have been 3-0 for this year.
Right.
Anyway, so I think there's some silver lining to that game. I think that there's more pressure to get rid of the coach, which is good, because they found out how bad she was at the end of the game with her plays and stuff. They found out how bad she is in the press conference afterwards, and the owner's got to be seeing this. So maybe that, I don't know, speed things up about her getting fired.
Well, I hope so. I mean, they have to look at the whole picture. I mean, like we said, I don't normally want a person to be fired. I mean, you give them a chance, and
I didn't say it had nothing to do with want or not, Rob.
Yeah,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I mean, she's not really showing what she can do. Obviously, she doesn't know what she's doing. So it's kind of obvious that she's got to go. I'm
saying anything that speeds up the process of her getting fired is a good thing. So there's a silver lining there, is what I was trying to say.
Okay.
All right. So so that's what I thought about the game, but also like her whole career in the WNBA, especially the defense that they've given her so far with the double teams and the triple teams. Always get the best defender, even the bad calls from the refs. That made her a better player quicker. She had to adapt quicker. So I think that's going to backfire. What do you think, Rob?
No, yeah, well, it's going to make her work harder. I mean, she already needed to work harder. She already knows that. But now she knows that they're going to throw the best players at her. She has to realize, okay, I got to get better. I got to do better. I got to go to the gym. I maybe got, like you said, we find somebody who could teach me that little mid-range teardrop shot. So that it forces her to work. She's going to be working on her game after the season, which it is. That is a silver lining, but it's dangerous for the other teams when they play her.
Mm-hmm. And it's going to make her more mentally tough. And I think she was tough mentally before. But it's going to give her motivation to overcome that. And I don't know, that would just motivate me. I'd be ticked off at how they treated me. And that would just motivate me every time I went out on the court.
Mm-hmm.
So right, I see those as silver linings. And that I think in the long run, she's going to be better off because of that. Even though I think it's pretty traumatic for her now. I mean, she's not showing that, but I think deep down it is. Go ahead, Rob. Sorry.
Well, yeah, I also think that silver lining is going to be, like you said, with all this stuff that's been going on with her this year, all the pressure and all the social media and stuff. Once she starts playing even better, I think that's going to be the haters, and it's going to drop down. It's going to be less. Okay, what are you going to criticize her about her now? Like we did a video, So it is a silver lining also that way too.
Right. That's right. I agree. So that's our take for today. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Hit that notification bell when you do. And we got a live show Eastern time, 7 to 8, except for major holidays. And if you want to make intelligent, non-insulting comments, feel free to do so underneath. And I'll try to respond to all of them, but it's getting tough. So anyways, we'll see you in the next video.
All right. Peace out.